Alrighty, Election Day, less than 50 days away. Now, there's a new poll out there showing Joe Biden has a sizable lead over President Trump in Minnesota. It's a CBS News Battleground Tracker poll. It shows that Biden at 50% and Trump at 41%. Now, this is the third major poll in the last week that shows the Democratic challenger with a lead in the North Star State.
Both Joe Biden and President Trump will be making stops here in Minnesota on Friday. The Biden campaign hasn't shared details about where. We don't know if they're keeping it secret or if they don't know what they're doing yet. The Trump campaign has said they will have an event that evening, Friday evening, at the Bemidji Airport, and then they will travel on to central Wisconsin, another state that they are trying to hang on to. But this issue, this campaign really is kind of narrowing down to focus on two major themes, Heather.
Right.
The Republicans want to talk about law and order, and the Democrats want to talk about COVID-19 and the way the president has handled or not handled that crisis.
And you certainly see that in the campaign stops that we've seen here so far. I mean, we've had all kinds of surrogates come here. Donald Trump Jr. came here and really talked about that law and order message. And then Jill Biden came here last week and really focused more on schools and on COVID. I anticipate that when both candidates show up here in Minnesota on Friday, you'll see those same things. But what's interesting here is you look back at 2016, and it was very different. We didn't see a lot of the candidates back then. And the race was closer than people thought that it would be here in this state. So now you're seeing 2020, the ads that are on our airways, the surrogates that are here, the candidates that are here. It's a very different campaign than what we saw 4 years ago.
Well, and part of this is you look around the country and most states are not up for grabs.
Right.
Most states are clearly Republican or Democrat. And in this state, I think there was a very interesting analysis over the weekend in the Washington Post where they took Minnesota and divided it up into essentially 5 political states, right? Because we talk about Minnesota, but the truth is, you know that Minneapolis and St. Paul is going to go overwhelmingly for Joe Biden. It's always been very DFL. It's going to be a landslide in that direction. But then you start splitting up the rest of the state and you say, okay, what has changed in Minnesota either since 2016 or what trend line have we seen changing? And it's really, you know, greater Minnesota where President Trump is going to Bemidji.
Right.
Last time around, Trump doubled the number of votes that Hillary Clinton had in that section.
Right.
But it's the suburbs and the exurbs that we really don't know what's going to happen, right?
We don't know there. And, you know, you look back in 2016, it was a tight race in those suburbs and those experts. But some of the polling now shows that that has shifted. And that's those suburban areas are leaning towards Biden when you look at some of these polls.
Yeah.
So
just like we've seen the Iron Range.
Yes, in the Iron Range there, of course, southeastern Minnesota. We also have a big election in the 7th. So there's a lot. There's a lot happening here, which is why the New York Times, the Washington Post are covering it so intently, why all the candidates are coming here.
And what we don't know, Heather, is always, you know, I mean, let's be real. If you're a political reporter, you want a close race and you want a storyline. And so obviously the candidates are coming here, so they're investing in this area. But, you know, you never know. We don't know.
Nope.
Like, is it close? Is it not close? Who knows? Are people telling the truth to pollsters? Well, we don't know. What effect will early voting that starts on Friday have? Again, we don't know. So in the pandemic might make people make up their minds earlier because they don't want to go to the ballot, the polling place and vote.
And it's interesting. We are here just this morning, Jason, we're talking about Minnesota, but you could say the same thing for Wisconsin.
Sure.
As well, there.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, it sure is. We still have, 49, I think, now days to go to be talking about
I mean,
this.
Friday's the real day, I think, with early voting growing at the way it has. I think you can think about election month and a half, not election day. Right?
So watch our good question tonight, because we're going to explain how absentee voting works and mail-in voting works, how you can get your ballot and then how you do it. Yeah, so we'll have a kind of a two-part
I've still been making up my mind. I don't know if I want to vote earlier
or not.
I always like to wait.
We'll talk about that, too.
I like to wait.
Yeah.
I like the drama.